No, nigga, I'm about to show you this. I do this right here.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New England Patriots. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, I want to go back too. I want to D-Train.
Let me see for you. Stay up, take. You know, I'm trying to watch the game and y'all on the phone. But y'all on my big screen. Oh, okay. You're like, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all mirrored on my big screen TV. So I talk to y'all and watch the game at the same time. Nice. On my phone. Yeah, that shit cold. I ain't like them uniforms, Tape.
I ain't like them either. I really did not.
You said this again or no?
Yeah, I'm about to send it. Hold on.
Tell you, dude, the whole TV, get a mirror on and go to the game. Where is it on? I can watch the game and talk to it. Where did Tay go? I don't know how you doing with this TV, but where you go?
Right here. No, I just was. I want to grab me a water.
Oh, yeah. Keep that. Sony? Man. Yeah, Sony lost that cheese. Arm and the leg, what? For Sony TV. You go in the crib, you see a Sony on the nigga shit, nigga say they pay some cash. The bitches ain't never on sale. Man, I'll take these assets all day. Why? What you mean why? I'm not investing in you like that. You like the high senses? Straight. That's the name of a TV brand or something? Yeah, nigga, you don't have a high sense. What is that?
I ain't gonna lie, Samsung really the best TV.
Them Samsungs burn out. Them Vizios, remember the Vizios? Them bitches burn out quick. Nah, that's a girl. I hate Vizios for sure. Vizios made myself for Vizios. They made my Samsung. I don't like Vizios and I don't like
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New England Patriots. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I don't be realizing niggas is older, man.
Come on, we can go back. I don't mind. I'm off today.
A nigga eyes, bro. They be like, man, you out of control. You got to realize I'm older. That shit ain't the same. It's really a young man game. Absolutely. For me to even be competing with this shit is crazy. From where? can't I get the right?
I don't know what you're doing wrong.
Hey, BJ, how much do a Nike Tech hoodie cost?
Like 220.
Just for the hoodie? No, just for the hoodie. That bitch 110 just for the hoodie.
Yeah, they like 220, 240 out the door.
It's gonna look weird to watch because I think it's because you putting them gray jerseys on. That's what it is. But that's what I'm just trying to put them on. I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to see if this is real.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New England Patriots. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And that's going to skip into the end zone.
Hell yeah. $15 off. That turned a $50 line.
Man, I miss playing the game.
For a touchback.
Crazy. What's that? It's crazy.
To the air right away is May. And he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Brings up second.
And that might have been a situation where he didn't even react to the ball. It's a touchdown.
You at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To the air, May. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Keyshawn Butte, 82 yards. And the Patriots march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Again, very ball.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Check steal. 30, opposite. Hey, go Fury.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
52.
Working out of the gun. Love. Looking sideline and connected with Watson. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown game.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
49-yard line. A gain of 16
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Love looking to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now they'll audible to something else. Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Tired of nigga open.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. May. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw with May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
Green jack. Huge yellow. Set hut.
Here's Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love, he's going to change the play here.
Yellow. 43. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll complete this one to Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Blaster, 6.
Love. On the RPO, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
6 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Ready. Claws red. 45. White. Red. Smash. Red.
7-7, our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Red. Yellow. Let's go. Blue striker. Blue 32. Drill green. 6. Mega. Stripe blue. Ready.
Throwing. Love. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Black ultra. Green jack. Huge yellow. Hut.
Love. This is 3rd and goal.
What?
Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Man.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Now McManus for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. And the Patriots have it. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran
Man, they
kicker out
just
there,
cheated
these
me out
extra
my
points
pick.
almost automatic right, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail.
Got a man, Boutte. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Keyshawn Boutte. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Thank you.
That went out wide and intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. But he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Throwing here is May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. He's got room to roam. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw now, here's Love.
Thank you.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
There's so much D out there, D Train.
Have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He finds Douglas complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2nd and 4. May looking to run, and he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 19 yards away. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the locker. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Ready?
Now Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Here. Yeah, you're here. Here you go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Love now. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Blue, 32. Ready?
Love from the gun. That's taken in by Golden. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's third down.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
16 yards. And the Packer first down.
Let's go. Smash. Red. 45. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. This pass complete to Melton. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
To pass. Here's Jordan.
Thank you.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
It's that switchy.
Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats force the turnover. They'll take over.
That was a switch stick. That was a switchy. That was a switchy. I ain't lying to you.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here's May. Got his man. It's Williams.
You got to know how to throw it. That's a linebacker. Oh, no. What he's doing. I seen him reacting slow. I said, leave the ball in front.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Nigga was supposed to got us way more yards
so
than
it leaves
that.
him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw, May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Another big
I be getting
right
out
there,
that fucking.
As an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
On first down, it's Henderson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. To the air, May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you get...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Gibson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Borregales now for the extra point.
Better go get the Eagles.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Them niggas don't got a chance.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching
No, they
the
don't,
NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
He beats your fucking head in.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
I think these niggas got a chance. Beat the shit out you all day long.
About set to get this drive started.
Mine
The Green
too.
Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Throwing. Love. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 15. First down, Green Bay.
Here's Love. He's across midfield. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
10 black.
Love wants to shift things around. And it's a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Why they keep good pass? But why the fuck they keep not letting him react to the ball?
Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to
Like,
put
what
a
the
safety who
fuck?
doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but
That's
he's
the
not used to
second
really
time I was
converting
playing a great
space.
D.
That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
It ain't like it matter. I was gonna score anyway.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A big pickup of 38. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time.
He's got a man complete. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Wow, I threw it.
Antonio Gibson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Pats are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Love looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Defended by Marcus Jones.
Okay, now. 60 red green jack. 6, Madden.
Love.
Thank you.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well,
You want to play another one up?
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep them moving.
Oh,
shit. They can get some first downs just as good as running the football.
I didn't know you could do it like that.
Third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Outside caught by Diggs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward May. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down.
I threw it inside. He wasn't supposed to catch it, though. He was not supposed to catch that, though. So, yeah, he wasn't supposed to catch that.
EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Underneath.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Keyshawn Mooney.
And the Patriots are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Packers 27.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Hey, go Fury. Ready. Edo blue. 52 blue.
One last shot now for Love. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out.
Beat the shit out,
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.
MLB on chill shit this morning. I really be wanting to get into that baseball shit. I ain't gonna even lie. The newer one just went on sale. It's a yeah. You, I ain't gonna even lie. Shit on the yeah, they got a lot of new games on sale right now. That shit end in a week. Man, I don't even know why you bought 2K, bro. All you had to do was get the PlayStation Plus Premium. You gonna just pay $20 a month, and you pay $80. Yeah, I gotta get cold at quick game. I ain't gonna lie, my quick game form on here, man, I'm weak as hell. But the my part shit, man, that's what I be on heavy as hell. But I ain't gonna lie, just got hit to a new game, nigga, that I really enjoy. Nigga, it's called Art Raider. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I bought that shit, nigga, I've been addicted to it since yesterday. Man, I ain't gonna lie, this shit like a real life world, my nigga. Like you gotta fend for yourself, and then it's only you and two other niggas versus 100. It's like 100 niggas in the lobby, but everybody got a mission. Yeah, that's it. And the graphics on that bitch so cold.